What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I will be showing you guys how you can create this beautiful, soft, natural, glowy look in under 20 minutes. So if you're interested, just keep watching. All right, so going straight in, we're gonna go ahead and take this complete sponge set from Luxie. I will be taking the Precision Beauty Blender. I will dampen it a little bit because, once you get those new beauty blenders, they tend to be very rough and, over time they become more fluffy and more flexible. So you definitely do have to work your beauty blenders in. The foundation that I'm using here is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, which is oil-free and is perfect for my oily prone skin. We want to go ahead and make sure that you're beating it into your face, but not necessarily too harshly. I have mentioned before that I have larger pores and I'm afraid of opening them up more. So I'm taking a very light hand with that so that we can go ahead and just blend that in beautifully to the skin. You want to be nice to your skin. Just making sure everything is nice and settled, giving you a look with and without the foundation. Here on this next clip, you can easily tell that your beauty blender has not been damped correctly if you see these dents. So easy fix, just put a little more water, squeeze out the excess water, and you're back in action. May we please take this time to acknowledge this fresh ass hair. We're in quarantine. Hopefully we can get back to getting our fresh hair, because if we can't, oh my God. But yes, girl, just do it. Do it. Appreciate this moment, because we don't know if we're gonna get back to it. Alrighty, taking a smaller detailed beauty blender and throwing a fit, because I couldn't find the concealer that I usually go in with, which is the Infallible Pro Glow. But I am taking, I guess, the Maybelline, I don't think it's the Fit Me, it may be, but this one is in the color 20 Sand Sable, working that into the eyelid to prep it for eyeshadow and into that top cheekbone. And acknowledging that this was a pretty legit concealer to go ahead and cover those darker areas in my under eye. I did do my eyebrows off camera, so what I'm doing now is I am baking. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Illuminating Banana Powder from Dermablend, and I'm gonna just go ahead and, put that on all the areas where I concealed, on any areas that may crease easily, which are, where those smile lines are at, and on the chin, so that it can go ahead and give like that highlighting effect as well. I usually do bake for about 5 minutes. So within those 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and find the time to go ahead and remove the foundation off of the back of my hand, because it is usually the place that I would pump my foundation into, just because the warmness of my skin kind of melts the foundation. And I feel like the application is just so much smoother when applying it with a damp beauty blender. All right, time is up. Let's go ahead and take any fluffy brush that you may have to go ahead and press that powder ever so lightly onto the skin. It's okay if you get the powder on your eyebrows. I do have a little trick to go ahead and revive those suckers right back up. All right, so just take your ring finger, make sure that you blend out the concealer just so that you don't get a harsh line because the worst thing that you want to do is go ahead and set the top of your eye when your concealer hasn't been well blended out at the top of the lid. It's not gonna look right. It's not gonna prep it well for your eyeshadows to go ahead and go over the top of that. So be very careful. You already know, man. I am going to use this powder, Maybelline Fit Me in light medium, to go ahead and set that face into place. And we're going to go from there. It's just an ultra fine, beautiful powder that I've been using for years, and I don't know if I can ever change it, but maybe I will. I got to start exploring, start getting out of my comfort zone. But yeah, this is my main go-to. All right, Park Avenue Princess. We're gonna bronze up the skin with the shade Angle using the Estetica P12 brush, tapping off the excess and making sure I'm going into the hollows of the cheeks, blending ever so lightly. And you notice that I will be using that phrase throughout the whole video because ever so slightly is what you want to do to achieve a soft, beautiful blended look. Do not press hard onto your skin. I know what I'm saying. Sometimes we get carried away, but that's where you're gonna get harsh lines. Do not, I repeat, please do not do that. Just go ahead and go in with a very soft hand and just start from the top of your hollows of the cheek and then go straight down and angle it towards the mouth. Now just take the remainder of the product, maybe tap in a little bit more and blend that out on the top of your forehead to go ahead and give you, more color and more balance into your skin. Taking a fluffy Moda brush, the one that I use to basically set my entire face with. I'm gonna go back in, blend out the harsh lines that I may have gotten from bronzer, and we're gonna go ahead and, keep it going. Trying to hide that double chin, if you know what I'm saying. We gotta do what we gotta do. And we're gonna go ahead and after that, take the remainder of the product and go down the sides of the nose to go ahead and add color and dimension. All right, taking my Rodeo Drive Ofra highlighter and using a Jumbo Kabuki Fan Brush from Crown, I will be applying this to the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on the tip, just because we don't want to emphasize that too much. And we're gonna go up next with blush. And this is my Luminous blush from Studio Makeup. I will be linking them down below so you know what products I used. Also, I have been using these in my past 2 videos, so go check those out for sure. And taking my Luxie Precision Tapered brush and just making sure everything is blended. All right, so going back into the eyebrows, I am gonna go ahead and show you guys that trick to go ahead and revamping them after washing them out with so much powder. So for my oily girls out there, I do that intentionally because it helps my eyebrows stay in place for a longer period of time. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. Then I set, them down with that powder. And here is when I go in with a you know, a powder form product, which here I'm using the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. And I just fill in any washed out areas that I may have to go ahead and basically revamp them up. Okay, so taking my favorite brow product to go ahead and set them into place is going to be the Maybelline New York Brow Drama by Eye Studio, and the color that I'm using is going to be deep brown. It just doesn't put so much product into the eyebrows, which is something that I really love, and it really sets them into place. So for some reason, I decided to take the Brow Gal palette, basically the one that I used on my eyebrows, to use the lightest shade as a transition color. Everyone meet the love of my life, my rock, my fiance. You know, I truly appreciate his love and everything that he does. I love you, babe. But yeah, I didn't feel like that color was working for me, so I just took the bronzing color that I used to bronze my face, and I just brought back that warmness into that crease. All right, next up, I'm using Ciate London's highlighter in the shade Confetti. I'm just basically taking my ring finger and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that all over the top of the eyelids.
Cookie good looking.
Alright, picked up a brush by the Vintage Cosmetic Company, and I'm simply focusing on putting more of that highlighter in the corners of my eyelids so I can get a very radiant glow.
Yeah, talk to yourself. How you doing? Like that? You recording?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dang. You wanted to cut me out? Nope.
Finally, we are prepping the eyelashes for mascara. You can certainly use any eyelash curler that you may have to go ahead and do this step. So the mascara that I am using here is the Luminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal Paris, and it is a very good mascara. I love the volume that it gives me, and I don't need fake eyelashes. I mean, I should wear them to give me that, you know, badass look, but it's all good. Mascara will do. To really finalize the look, you guys, you can literally pop on your favorite lip color and call it a day. I wasn't really feeling these lip glosses that I was putting on. You'll see me take them off, put them on, but at the end of the day, I went back for my liquid matte lip, which is from Kylie Cosmetics. You guessed it. It's in the color Candy K. Alright guys, that completes this soft, natural, radiant look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I greatly appreciate every single one of you for your support. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so, and hit that notification bell so you guys can stay tuned to future videos that I will be posting. Thank you, and I'll see you on my next video.